lunch or dinner. It's my day off.
You back on the force? I gave you back the badge?
Oh, yes. If McConnell didn't press charges, there's no problem.
You know he's here somewhere. Why don't you try and track him down and say thank you?
Sam, you can't be serious.
Rafe, he did.
Find someone to the story. Well, we're going to come in a little while. And we'll discuss it further then. Yes, of course we will.
One question. Are you people out of your cotton-picking mind?
Briggs, I have to go. We have a visitor.
What's happening is this cockamamie story in the banner.
Good morning, Asa.
Vicky, are you serious about this Lord Manning thing?
Would you like some coffee?
You know what it is, don't you?
Survival, we hope.
Really? I'll tell you what it is. Socialism, pure and simple.
You realize I won the bet, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
What the hell are you talking about?
We made a small wager that you would be heard from on this subject before 10 a.m. today.
Yeah, damn right you're going to hear from me. I'll tell you something else, Vicky. I ain't going to let you do this.
Now, wait a minute. Vicky owns the plant, Asa. Now, she's a full age, and she made a considered, mature decision.
Asa, it is not socialism. It's good old American free enterprise.
Oh, really? When a bunch of assembly workers take over a whole plant?
Nobody's taking over anything. Lord Enterprises retains full ownership.
Oh, really? What about this, huh?
Asa, read it. It's exactly what it says. A committee of workers is going to be responsible for the operational and marketing decisions. They are going to try and return Lord Manning to profitability.
In return for which she has guaranteed that she'll keep the plant open at least another 6 months.
So you just handle the whole operation over to these people?
Asa, it was a very fair trade-off. In return for a certain measure of autonomy, they have guaranteed a loan to Lord Enterprises.
I tell you, now, I've heard everything. For you people to deal with people like this, and you to give up your birthright for what? For a mess of pottage. All you had to do was come to me. I'd have written a check in 5 seconds.
I do not mean this in a pejorative sense, but it is an established fact that where your money goes, your influence goes also.
What is she saying?
What she's saying, Pa, is that if we wanted you to run the newspaper, we'd sell it to you. Have some coffee.
Our liability insurance coverage has got to change. So I've spoken to our broker who has drawn up some preliminary papers. You probably want to read them before you sign them.
Yes.
I'm going to tell you something. You better believe there's going to be some changes. With no management personnel over there, nobody would enforce the safety rules.
The union agreed to take that responsibility, Pa.
Oh, really, Clint? The union pay your premiums? Hell no. There's no interest for those people who enforce to keep the accident rate down.
Asa, the unions are concerned for the safety of their members, our employees. Mark, what's next?
Well, that's it, Vicky. Except for the issue of management. Now, I know this is a workers' committee.
Damnedest nonsense I ever heard in my life.
But there does have to be somebody in overall charge, a guiding hand.
Would you consider the job?
On a consultant basis for 6 months?
Don't be a fool, Pemberton.
Might be a challenge after all.
You believe it will, boy.
Pa, don't get me wrong. We do appreciate your input.
No, you don't. You haven't listened to a damn thing I said. But what the hell? It's Vicky's money, your time, and your reputation if this whole thing goes down the drain.
And if it's successful, if Lord Manning survives, it is
That's
also...
a big if, lady. Big if.
Asa! Your pessimism is becoming tiring. Mark, I'm sorry. Can we count on you?
Yeah, I'm on board.
Get the employees' approval of our basic agreement.
Mm-hmm.
Do you expect any problems?
There are about to be a couple of holdouts, but we'll get them in line. We already had several volunteers for help, for example, for raising capital.
Well, I expect that'll be the most difficult part, wouldn't it?
Well, maybe not as difficult as you might think. See, I got to thinking that, I can raise a few thousand on my life insurance, for example.
Oh, Harry, wait a minute. I think you should take it slow and easy. We don't want anybody to undercut their future security.
If we can't keep that plant open, there's not going to be future security for any of us.
Mr. O'Neill, I think my father would be so proud of the way you and the others are trying to keep Lord Manning open. So very proud. That comes as quite a surprise.
Well, I'll tell you, nothing is too good for my grandkids.
Yes, but a 10,000-acre nature preserve in Texas is more than just a generous gift.
Yeah, Kevin and Joseph Riley Buchanan, Forest Reserve. Sounds kind of nice, don't it?
And you plan on maintaining this park for public use?
Oh, yeah, set some funds aside for that. People can fish and swim and picnic and hike and camp in the woods. I don't care what they do. Excuse me. As long as I remember one thing. Courtesy of Joey and Kevin Buchanan.
You know, I checked the wire service last night before we left the Banner. I saw where Cut Blanchard, your old enemy, is going to get this year's First Texan Award.
That's right, Clint. They asked me to present it. I'm going to tell you something. If anybody should get that award, it should have been me, and I ain't ashamed to say it. Ain't ashamed.
I see. Well, I think that this little gift to the children has something to do with that, then, doesn't it? Asa, I think it's lovely if you want to give the people of Texas that park, but why don't you do it in your own name, then?
Am I hearing right, Vicky? You're turning me down?
Pa, what Vicky's saying is that we know you love Kevin and Joey, and we both appreciate the fact that you're wanting to do something generous. We just don't think you should be using your grandchildren to further your public image.
You know the trouble with people like you, like that bunch that picked Blanchard over me. No matter what I say or do, you all think I got some ulterior motive.
Pa, don't you understand where this is coming from? Look, you have been chasing dollars all your life. And now you suddenly realize that you can't buy love and you can't buy respect.
Do you feel the same way, Vicky?
Well, maybe not in so many words, Asa, but to a certain extent, yes. I think most people's view of you is slightly skeptical. Now, it's my understanding that this Mr. Blanchard is a highly respected man in Texas. He's been a major philanthropist for many, many years. He's a member of the Board of Trustees at Texas College. You can't buy credentials like that overnight.
Fine, I understand. Even my family's against me.
Always.
Good morning.
Come on.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything important.
No, not at all. You remember Asa Buchanan, don't you? Asa Mark Pemberton?
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again.
Vicky, sorry to rush you, but that ceremony starts in about 15 minutes.
Good, thank you. Asa, thank you very much for breakfast.
Good luck, honey.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Later.
Glad to.
Bye.
What's that all about?
So, this morning is when the plan at the plant by the employees goes into effect. They're having a ceremony.
Well, that's one little venture you can kiss goodbye.
Pa, if you are wanting to change your image, you know you ought to start by changing some of your attitudes.
Can you give me a hand, honey? Look what I found.
Sure. Here.
Thank you.
You got here.
Can you take that file right there? Thank you very much.
Welcome to Lord Manning. Lord Manning family. Lord Manning is you. What is all this?
That is 75 years of people's lives. Tradition, faith, hope.
What about charity?
Oh, that's the part that I'm not quite sure about. I am really hoping that these publications will help to prove to Mark Pemberton that I have not completely lost my senses and that this company is worth fighting for.
Oh, take it easy. He hasn't even arrived yet. You're acting like you've got a battle on your hands.
I know. When he called to make the appointment, I could hear it in his voice. He said, Vicky, I'm afraid I have very bad news for you, with that smug satisfaction in his voice.
He is just doing his job.
I know he is, and I suppose I'm going way overboard. I just wish that other people appreciated the humanity of the situation like I do.
You know, there are, unfortunately, very few people in this world that are as compassionate and giving and sensitive as you are.
Thank you very much. But that doesn't make money.
I'll get it. Yellow.
Hey, Clint.
Bo, where are you?
Well, I'm back in Llanview, and I just thought I'd had a chance maybe to see you and Vicky today.
Well, you don't have to call first.
Well, I know, but I just wanted to make sure that I could catch you both in.
Well, we're both working right here. It's all up to you. How about joining us for lunch?
Oh, that sounds good to me.
1 o'clock?
Can we make it a little bit earlier? 12:45?
12:45? Sure.
Well, I can't stay that long, only an hour or so.
Oh, really? What are you doing, punching a time clock?
It seems that way sometimes, doesn't it? Listen, I'll see you later.
Well, I guess my mysterious brother is going to make another appearance, but we only get him for an hour.
What's going on with him?
I don't know. And I guess we're just going to have to wait until he decides to tell us. Well, shall we have some fun with history? All right, Viki and I both agree that these figures don't speak very well for the 6-month plan, but if the workers are willing to keep up the battle, we have to stick with it.
But if the Japanese firm buys the plant, that means the end of our deficit problem, the end of our bankruptcy problem, plus we'd still have money to support the pensions.
That's great for Lord Manning. Meanwhile, we'll still have 200 people out of work.
You know, if we could make an agreement with them that they would give the Lord Manning employees first priority with jobs, it might be a viable alternative.
No, Vicky, this is our only choice, except for going under. You see, this is a very high-tech firm that's making this offer, and they'll probably bring most of their own employees with them. Those they need will have to be very sophisticated in things like electronics and computers. I've already floated that trial balloon.
And no deal?
They're just interested in the shell, nothing else.
Well, in that case, I would suggest you write Mr. Kotsan, I think is his name, a letter. Tell him Lord Manning is not for sale.
Vicky, wait a minute. Now, there's another reason why I think we've got to call a halt to this experiment down at Lord Manning. I'm a numbers man. That's my business. And they tell me one thing. But I spend a lot of time down at that plant now, and I'm hearing a lot of things that I don't like. Now, maybe the employees intend me to hear them. I don't know.
Like what?
Well, there's a whole faction of workers that do not support the Harry O'Neill plan anymore. They're angry, they argue, they complain. We just don't have the unity among the workers that we had a month ago.
Damn it, don't these people understand that if it wasn't for the 6-month plan, they wouldn't even be working?
Well, they take a look at their paychecks and they see salary cuts. They take a look at their time card and they see lots of hours of overtime, but no actual overtime payment. They ask, what is it in it for them? Now, I'm going to speak very frankly to both of you. I think that fire was deliberately lit by one of these disenchanted employees. I think that unless we back off from this commitment to that plan down there, we're going to have a lot more violence in the future.
All the more reason to stick with it, then. I refuse to be intimidated.
Vicky, that's fine, and I'm sure that Harry O'Neill will support your plan, but what about the workers? Do you really expect them to risk their lives for Lord Manning?
I know how much work went into that report.
I just wish the figures were better.
Next month.
Let's hope.
How about joining us for lunch? My brother's due to arrive here, I don't believe it. Bo's late. So much for his tight schedule.
Thanks very much for the offer, but I've got to get back into the plan. I'd like to use your phone if you don't mind.
Yes, of course. Go ahead. I'm going to try and find Joey. He usually reminds me about that.
Oh, honey, if I know the little rascal, he's having a powwow in the treehouse with these buddies.
So I'm going to interrupt the powwow. Would you excuse us?
Sure. Go ahead. I'll see my own way out.
Thank you, Mark. Good night.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Vicky's is going to take you right down the path to financial disaster. Sell the Lord Manning plant now. Sell the land that it's on. So while you can still get a decent price for it right now.
Mark, there's a couple things about my wife that I don't think you quite understand. Now, you can go over your numbers and your figures until you're blue in the face, but, you see, this pet project of Vicky's happens to be a very sincere effort on her part to save these people's careers, their pensions, their future, and their self-worth. The pet project? She happens to care about these people, Mark. She cares about them, and she's willing to put a lot on the line to make sure that they get a fair chance.
That fair chance is going to take you down to a loss. I can't put it any more plainly. And you're not getting quite the appreciation you think you are from the workers. There's a lot of discontent over at that factory because of Harry O'Neill's plan. A lot of the troops are jumping ship because they're afraid it's going to sink.
Let them jump. You stop thinking it's going to sink. We don't need any more negativity in this situation. And just for your information, I happen to care and believe in this thing just as much as Vicky does. Do you hear me? Would loosen your tongue and get you to tell us what you've been up to.
I told you, there's not enough time, these little bitty visits to go into all that stuff.
Oh, really? Well, next time I'm going to have the cook spike your vichyssoise with some truth serum.
Leave him alone.
No, it's okay, Viki. I don't think it'd be a real visit unless Clint and I could take a few swipes at each other, friendly swipes. Hey, listen. Let's get back to Lord Manning, okay? I know that y'all have got your hands full with that, but I think if you cut those employees loose right now, y'all are the ones that are going to get blamed if it's a failure. But if you give them the full 6 months, they got nobody to blame but themselves. Huh?
I wish you could make Mark Pemberton understand that.
Well, honey, you made an impression on him today. I think he's with us.
Let's see.
Mark Pemberton. You know what? I can't really place him, but it seems like I met him a couple of years ago at a party. I think before you moved from the carriage house.
Oh, yes. I remember. You were no, he wasn't there, that's why. His wife. You met his wife, Jane. She was there.
Jane.
Yeah, she's a very distinguished-looking woman, long blonde hair. Teaches sociology at the university.
She bent my ear for about an hour about social mores. Mores. Are they still married?
Yeah, very happily married as far as I know. That's a funny question.
Oh, I just wondered if her academic life really had much influence in her real life. You know what? I got to get going.
Oh, bold. Well, I hope the next time you come over a lot sooner and stay a lot longer.
If you promise no additives in the soup, we'll make a point of it, okay?
All right, you got a deal. I'll walk you out.
No, that's all right. I got to pick up some stuff in the West Wing anyway.
Bye, sweetheart.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
But I am the one that asked you to dinner. Right, oh, you can supply the wine, okay? Yeah, I slept pretty good. It's good to be home. Oh, that's my door. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Goodbye. Who is it?
It's Viki.
Hi, come on in.
Oh, Jenny. I'm so glad that you had Larry call. We've been so worried about you.
I'm really fine.
Good. It's so good to have you back. And David will be so relieved.
Brother David didn't know I was back. Not yet, anyway. Sit down.
Oh, I see. Is it supposed to be a secret that you're here?
No, I just want to take some time to get adjusted.
Okay. Is there anything that Clint and I can do for you? Do you want to come and stay with us?
Oh, no, I'm fine here. Just as long as I know I have friends I can depend on.
Well, there's no question about that. Jenny, what happened? The last thing we heard, you were about to rejoin the order in Minnesota.
Well, I realized that old solutions don't always resolve new problems. When I first became a nun, I did it because of my faith in God and the desire I had to commit my life to the church. I still have my faith. I just don't have the commitment.
So you were running away?
Yes. And I knew that I had to face my problems, not forget about them by hiding in a convent.
Well, seems to me you've realized a great deal the past few days.
Well, I'm just ready to start living a normal life again.
Don't you have to settle a few things first? Like David?
There is nothing to be settled. Because it's over. I know that you're very fond of him, Viki, and I appreciate everything that you have tried to do.
Jenny, I think he deserves an honest explanation as to why you left him. I think he deserves the truth.
Not ready to face David.
After everything you shared together?
He knows it's over. There's no point in it. He would just try to talk me back into the relationship, and that can't happen.
Jenny, there are such pieces missing here. I mean, your attitude doesn't make any sense.
This is a very private thing. Try to understand this. I cannot marry David.
I'm truly sorry for both of you. And I sincerely hope you have a very good reason, but more than that, I hope that someday you'll be able to try and help David understand that reason.
It's just very difficult for me to talk to anyone about this.
Well, then, for your sake, I hope you made the right choice. Do you need anything?
No. I picked up a few things at the store on my way home from the airport.
Well, then, once you're settled, will you come by and see us?
I would love to. Just going to take things slowly right now. I did speak to Cassie. She's going to come by for lunch.
Oh, that'll be nice. She'll enjoy that. I really am glad you're back, Jenny.
Thank you.
Welcome home. And I'm afraid I have to go now. We had a fire at Lord Manning. I have to go look over the report.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, fortunately, it was nothing serious. But at times, it does seem that the heavens are against us in every way. You will call if you need anything.
Promise.
Thanks.
Tell Clint hi.
Yeah.